Good morning, everyone. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya, SideGigCrafts. Here we go. We are crafting today. It's my day off, so I get a little extra time. So hopefully I'll get at least, more than one video out to you today. You guys, I've got a little inspiration. I remember this card that I made a while back. I did the grungy and then I did the clean and simple version. This being the grungy, obviously. Hopefully, obviously. I realized the colors are perfect for this. And I had an idea. I'm not going to turn it, I'm going to repurpose this. I'm not going to use it for a card. I'm actually going to make something different. So I wanted to bring you along for that and show you that just because we had something in mind doesn't mean it can't be something else. So I hadn't actually found something I wanted to put on here. So we're going to turn it into a tuck spot, maybe a pocket. I want to use this part specifically for a tuck spot. I'm going to go ahead and trim around this. Now this is two separate, it's one die cut set, but it's two pieces. So I'm going to just cut right around this little piece because I don't want this card to go to waste. I love the colors. I think it's beautiful and I love how it turned out. However, I just don't know what to put on it just yet, and it's sitting here perfect for this project, so I'm just going to go ahead and reuse it for something different. So yeah, now here's my thought in all its grungy beauty. You know, I don't have pages picked out for this journal yet. However, I do have some different things going on, and I was thinking what a beautiful way to add just a little tuck here at the back. And that's what my thought was. So I'm going to trim this piece a little bit here, the edge of that card. Move over floppy book. Get that grunge end. But I think it's perfect. And then we'll use the other part to make probably a pocket. Probably. So we'll leave that grungy, messy. We're going to go ahead and just glue the edge here. I'm hoping this will do okay because this is slippery paper. So we're going to put this, I'm actually going to tuck it really close to the edge onto the other paper too to hopefully hold it a little better. And this will just be a little spot where somebody can stick a, tag or a note in. Just something simple. Just going to repurpose some of these things. If we can't figure out what to use them for, we need to use them for something. Especially as you guys know, I'm trying to organize in here. And actually, thinking about it, I probably would like to, this is something we made in yesterday's video. We made the border here. I think I'd like to cut out some of this greenery again and put it like right up in here just to tie in the theme, and maybe put in a couple little characters. I've got a couple left. So let's get out that die. It should still be here, right here on my desk. And let's cut a couple of those. I hope you guys are doing great today. It's a beautiful day here. It is a beautiful day. Of course, I'm inside. It feels like it's already hot. I got my utility bill for the month that's due next month, and I'm a little scared of that. But, it's only a few months where it's crazy like that, and then it goes back. So, it was a little more blue. This is the greener one. I have some of it left. I'm sure I do. You know what? I think I don't. I think I used most of it yesterday, which is fine. Because, we could do something different and use this paper. It's going to give me a similar effect. The color is similar. They'll be on different pages, so it doesn't have to be matchy-matchy. Okay, where's that die? Right here is one of them. And Nope, that's not it. Hang on, let me move this over a second. Apologize. There's the starfish. Well, see, and I'm thinking they're a little bit direct. Oh, I wonder if I can still fit it there. I could get most of it on that one, so we'll use that one if I can. They're a little directional, so I kind of want to make sure I get the right piece here. Where did it go? Shouldn't be far. It's right there. Right there. Break that apart. I'm going to put all of those dies. So I have, I'm going to put them all in one envelope because they're all tiny ocean creatures. So I'm not worried about them getting mixed up. I think I want this one. No, that actually is the one I want. What I'm looking at is the direction for, see how these are curved different directions. So I want to make sure that the one I get curves with it. And actually that's the first one I had in my hand. I didn't need to look for the second one. That's okay though. That is okay. Oops, and now that I threw it back in the pile, let's get this back on here. And this particular set was from my stash. I believe I got it from Temu, but I'm not certain. I'm willing to bet you could probably find something very similar, if not the same, on Temu. If it's not, I won't be able to provide the link for this one. But it's just a little tiny ocean set, and it's got the seaweed in there. Oh, I was supposed to put the shim. Doggone it. Hang on, I probably still can. I think I've got, yeah, I've got it right here. So what I find is that watercolor paper is very difficult sometimes to die cut. So with a shim in there, it adds a little extra pressure. I'm going to go through one more time. Adds a little extra pressure and makes it a lot easier to cut. Better results for sure. So I am putting that shim in there. And I know that my die cut went off the edge. That's okay because I want to layer this on the side, on the edge. So I don't really need the whole design. I probably would have cut it anyway. And I will run it through and get another. Just a moment. Let me break this one out. It's cut pretty well, but it's got such tiny little pieces that I have to be very careful how I pull it out of there. So I'm very excited about this ocean journal, ocean beachy journal. Today I want to start working on some other, I've got a whole list of things to do on my vacation, you guys. I'm so excited to get it done and just not enough time in the day. I'm hoping to do some Christmas in July before it's over. July is almost over. So I want to make at least a Christmas card or something. I haven't done anything like that. I'd like to make a whole set, actually, before the month is over. I say that as if it's not over in like a couple days. Oops, that's almost wrong. And I didn't put the shim. Let's try that again with the shim. I think I moved it, but we'll get what we get. We won't throw a fit. There we go. And I can put that other paper under here too if it's not quite right. But I want to use this scrapbook if I can, because it is consistent with the other ones I did. So. I think this ought to be enough, really. Pull this little guy out of here. So yeah, I've got household stuff to do. I've got organization stuff to do this week. I've got cleaning to do. Some serious cleaning to do. I have been working probably 6 to 7 months with no additional time off. In retail, you often take one day off at a time, even though you get 2 off a week, but it's really hard to get stuff done. And I just finished an 8-day stretch. And mind you, I'm not complaining. I have a great job I love, but sometimes it takes away from home, and I have got things to catch up on. So, yep. And with everybody living here, there's a little extra because we've got 4 adults living here and everybody's working, so it can be hard sometimes to catch up. All right, where did that go? Right here. I forgot to do more starfish. It's okay. That's okay. Maybe I'll do the starfish out of different paper. This is just gold. It's called Gilded Touch Water-Based Gilding Wax by Cosmic Shimmer. I think I got this from scrapbook.com, and pretty sure. And it works pretty good. You could use acrylic paint, watercolor, whatever you want. And not whatever you want, I guess. Something with that golden vibe. What happened there? Did it clump off? To add just a little touch of gold. That didn't work. It was all dried up. That was just what was on top of here, which I need to be more careful about probably and clean that off when I'm done. Not trying to waste it. It doesn't take much, just a little touch. Oh, I learned some fun tricks to use metallic flakes this week while I was studying up, and I call it studying. Watching videos, creative videos. Yeah, that's pretty. That really does tie it in really well. Let's do that, just like that. I should have set my timer because I could sit here all day long and do this. But I know that I don't have that much time on my camera. It likes to shut off after an hour. We're close to an hour, more like 50, I think it's around 52 to 53 minutes. It shuts off automatically. Which is totally fine. But I hate it chopping off in the middle of a project with you guys. Luckily today I have time to edit. Okay. And I can go this way, but I think I want to go this way to make it look more like it's coming up from the ocean bottom, growing from the ground. Just press that down. It's very, lots of little divots in there from the other dye. And then we could put some of these in here. Isn't that gorgeous? Oops. Put the little seahorse near the top like he's swimming. Could have probably used hot glue for these guys. Might have been easier, but that's okay. Put these two at the bottom here, like they're sitting on the ocean floor. That's beautiful. I love it. Do you guys love it too? Look, and now we can just stick a little tag or something there, a little note, something. It's a great little tuck spot. That being said, I should use that to make a tag, shouldn't I? Okay, so the other part of the card, what can we do with the other part of the card? Let's find it. How did I lose it already? All right, here we go. Now, this is kind of cool because Ooh, this could be tough. I could just cut, you know what I think I want to do? That's exactly what I want to do. I think I'm going to make two tucks. We're going to cut it in half, and then we've got one on this side, one on this side. Yeah. Or no, I can't do one because, see, this could have fit. That's another option that could have happened. I could have made this a pocket all the way here at the back and tucked stuff in there. That's so cool. All right, there's a good card idea, and put a sentiment here. But anyways, this could have been a pocket and just tuck stuff in this way. That would have been great too. I could have even gusseted it. But because we're where we are, I need things for the inside. I don't need more things for the cover at this point. I like the tuck spot. I'm not sad I did that. Let's go. We're gonna go halfway. This is 6 inches, so we're gonna go at 3. Whew. You have no idea how hard that was right now. All right, I don't have pages made, so I don't have anything to glue them onto yet, but these are going to be pockets in there. Now, one of the things I can cut, I think I'm just going to cut this paper back instead of trying to rough it up and make it look vintage like the other paper. I could, but I've already got that look, and I don't need it to be too thick. So we'll just go around the edges here. And I need to go in the middle and make sure those sections are glued down really well. Because as I was creating, there'd be no reason to worry too much about these, but now that we're doing it differently, just make sure they are glued. Because these edges will come up with use. And I'm even going to glue this one back down. Even though it's pretty cool, I'm going to glue it back down. And I'm going to do this one too. Leave that. Let's check this one. This one's pretty good. It's a little unglued right here in the middle. I'm going to go ahead and tack that one. As well as its little counterpart right here that looks like it's lifting. It sure is. Just make sure they're a little sturdier. And then down here, and that happened purposely through the process. I tore this thing up on purpose. But now that I'm repurposing it, I need it to be a little stronger than that. So we're just fixing some of those edges so they don't get caught and torn. Because the journal person, the person who has this journal, would probably be a little disappointed if it tore up like that. So just make it a little easier for upkeep. There, I love that. Okay, so those are going to go on pages. Now, what could we do? We could actually make some pages, or we could put some, I'm saying make pages, but what I mean is we could put these onto papers that will get glued into there, onto the pages, because, yeah, what about, bring this paper in. If I do bring this paper in, though, I won't have it for, I think that's okay, though. I like the red in here, too, because it kind of is the same red. There's red in the little leaves. I don't know if you can see the flowers, but it's kind of the same kind of thing that's going on here, so it kind of ties it in a little bit. So I think that's kind of cute. I don't think I want to go there. I think I want to go... That would be beautiful. Could do that. Could do either one of those, really. I don't want to use up my... See, I could use one of these pages as well. But that's very busy. I don't care which paper I would put it on, it would be very busy. So I feel like it maybe make something more like this. See, here's another one. It's just so much. Could use Jovi's ooh. That's really nice. So this is this paper is from Creating with Jovi, and this is her Eco Dye paper. And even though that looks more plant-like, when you put it here, you could totally see ocean with it, can't you? Just depends on how you look at it, right? We could, let's see if I've got some other fun options here. Do we have a more muted paper? Let's see, something that's a little bit more toned down. They're all pretty busy. This is the pack that my daughter gave me. This is kind of cute though. And it's got the pink roses, which kind of tie in as well. I don't think I like it. It's not floating my boat. That one's nice. But again, it's a bit much. I think I want to go with the plain. I think we're doing plain paper. Okay. Now, this is that card back. This is, will this fit as a page? If I slim it down a little, take about ½ inch off. Or more. Let's see, that's 4 3/4. Let's go down to 4. And I'm going to take a little bit off the bottom. My thought is this. If I kind of do a collage with it and go here, hope you guys don't mind my thought process, and then put a little bit here, put this on there, that could be fun. Or go vice versa, just put a little bit of lined paper, and then this here, and then this here, that could be fun. You could do some writing here, put a tag here, and use some of this paper for the back of the tag. I think I'd like to do that. I can't believe I'm using, this is the last of this paper, and I have been hoarding it. You guys know I was gonna copy it with my, yeah, I didn't. It's on my desk. I have to use it. But you know what? The kids and I are hoping to go to that bookstore again. Hopefully tomorrow is the plan. I think they're open tomorrow. It's an antique bookstore. And I'm going to look around for some fun goodies like these, because I have really enjoyed using this pad of paper. It's just stuff people left behind, you know. They didn't want it, so... I did. I used it. And I enjoyed every minute of it. I really did. Love that paper. Okay. And then, let's tear this one too. Go check out Creating with Jovi. She's got some beautiful kits in her store, in her Etsy shop. I know most of you probably already know Jovi. She's an amazing crafter and a super sweet lady. Wow. Did I glue it? I glued it down. And she has been making some great DigiKits. That's one of the things on my list to do this week too, is to work on mine. I've been trying to plan it and have gotten nowhere. So it's not a very good plan, is it? But this week I have a little extra time, so see, I have a learning curve on that one. I still haven't quite figured out how to do it. Oops, I guess I'll just leave that there, which is fine. Ooh, but not there. That's showing the white. Guess I could have gone ahead and distressed and distressed it. So I can go this way, but I think I want to go this way. Just add that on there. And I think I would like to do some rickrack sewing around it before I put it into the journal. I think I'm going to leave it just like that. So we're going to go ahead and glue. I might even do a running stitch. I might even stitch it there. But I'm going to glue it for sure because that'll hold it still. And it won't be in the way. Unless, of course, I can't glue a straight line. That would be, you know, holding us back. I'm going to leave a little edge on there for the rickrack. So it will catch both edges. Alright, and then what I would like to do, I'm still going to go ahead and distress and distress. Potentially. Somebody out there is going, oh no, her desk is such a mess, she can't find it. You're right. You're right. Can't find it. Okay, so, but I will find it. Because that's what I do. You guys know that. Oh, I have another little pocket for something else. Always the potential, huh? Okay, we're not going to worry about the distress and the distress. I'm going to do the sewing before I worry about distress and distress, because I'll have to do it again anyway, most likely. So I think I'd like to go ahead and just use this paper as well. Now let's go ahead and just check the measurements there. The height is good. I need to cut it right about, not with that pocket. It's stuck right on there. Right there. So we will just grab my scissors, maybe some bigger scissors so I don't have to worry so much. And just cut it there. And as I look at it, I realize it's probably not straight at all. So I'm going to get this out anyway. Not at all. Not even close. That's funny. Funny stuff. Just make sure. All right. Okay. So should we put any paper on here? We could put something, we could put some of it right here maybe. Good stamp on that. Sew around it. I think that's pretty cute. We could probably put, ooh, here we go. I knew there'd be a use for those. There it is. Yep. We're going to do that. These options and opportunities. This one we're going to ink. Looks too new for my taste. You know it would be cute. Why didn't I think of it before? I know something that would be super cute on here. Here, let's get this little guy up. Well, no, let's not. Let's hang on a minute. Slow down. Well, I obviously want to put the postmark on here. That's this one. I don't know how obvious that actually is, but that seems like an obvious choice. Get my little jellyfish so I don't lose him again. So we'll put this way. And I think, well, shoot, I have one I think that says postcard, which would be super cute across the front of it. But I don't, that's not on this set, it looks like. But isn't that cute? It makes it look like it's a postcard that's back there that's being used. We can put the little jellyfish. I'm going to ink him. He's going to be hard to ink this part. I'm going to put him down. See if I can get any of that off. Yeah, it actually worked. Just kind of put him there. This will go here. I don't need to do too much because there's going to be a tag in there. Let's go ahead and glue this one down. Actually, I want to put a little ink in here. It's too blue. Okay. Yes, I like that. Okay, much better. Actually, a little bit down here. I'm only gluing the 3 sides because if I glue this, then my pocket is only this wide, really. But if I leave this one open, the whole thing can, something a little bigger could go in there. This one's lifting up right here. Let's glue this down. Give it a chance to last a little longer. I like that a lot, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to have to bump this one up a little because that's boring compared to that one, right? We can do the same thing. This looks more like a ticket than postage. Let me see if there's another one here nearby. I feel like it's in the front. I use some of my stamps that I use all the time are in the front, but because I've been organizing, I have moved some things around. And they're not necessarily where I would normally have them. Give me just a second. Let me see if I've got. Of course, you know, if you can't find it in a minute, what do I always say? Alright, so I'm not using that one. We're going to probably have to use this one because I think that's all we're going to have available at the moment. However, we can use this. So here's what I'm going to do. Because I've already got, that's pretty, some stamp or some, I'll put this here to block that off. See if I can get some of this printing on there. I know it's not the same thing, but didn't work at all. Alright, so let's do it this way instead. And the reason why is because there's such a lift right here, it just kind of kept the stamp from working. That's okay. I'll just kind of put some print on there. That's pretty. Okay, I like that. That helps. And let's still put something there. Registered. I use these a lot, I think. Oh, I still need a stamp, don't I? Like this one. We could put a red one here. Could even put a smaller one with it. Did I run out of ocean creatures? I think I ran out of ocean creature. Oh, wait. Oh, I got a fish. That'll work. That'll work. See, Josie wants to learn how to sew this week with the sewing machine. If I could get Josie to learn to sew, they could help me out with some of this stuff. Okay. So let's put this one here. And again, I want to sew around this with a zigzag stitch, so I'm going to leave a little space. This one too. Kind of want to go this way with this one. I think I'm going to go this way. Part of the reason is because these are so similar, and on a postcard you would put it this way, right? So it should go this way. Okay. Those are super cute. Let's see what we can do about this. Put in swimming, swimming, swimming. Oops. Get back there. Swim, swim, swim. I'm going to glue this corner back down. It's lifting a little between papers. Another thing we can do is add some washi tape. Let's close this up so I don't stick my arm in it. And let's put that away. I think I'm done with those stamps. Let's put those away quick. Making every effort to keep track of those because I love them. Put that in the wrong spot. Let's put it back over here. Put those at the front of the bin so I can find them again. It's one of my favorite stamp sets. Let's put a little washi on there. This is just some Tim Holtz washi. I think I got it at Tuesday morning when they were closing down. Put this one here. I'm even going to just go ahead and loop this one over. The back won't show, so it won't matter, but yeah. Maybe put a little bit right here since I've got it torn off. There, we've got a couple pockets. So should we make some tags real quick? We've got time, right? I think so. So I wanted to make this one for the back. We need to cut it straight. Let's cut it down. Let's cut it down to 5 inches. We definitely have to cover that. Oops, wait, I might not have cut the bottom straight too. Let's make sure it's all straight. That one's not. Okay, guess what? That's going in the trash. Yep, it is. Okay. Now, my printing isn't straight, but that's all right. I don't care about that. Beautiful. Love it. Okay. This is going to go on the back. I may trim that back down just a little bit more, actually, just to make sure it fits. Let's turn this. Let's turn it this way. It's not real hard to tear when it's, you know, 40, 50 years old. Let's go ahead and trim that back down a little bit. Get rid of that on the other side. There we go. Easy peasy. And then I will be doing some distressing and distressing on the other side of that, as well as sewing. But let's do something to it. What can we do to it? I'm out of ocean pieces, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, I do have this I can put on there. It doesn't have to be a tuck or anything, just decorative. And if I do that, I'm going to cut it even shorter. Let's do it. That one doesn't, that piece doesn't want to come out. Oh, there it goes. See, that watercolor paper just fights it. Okay. Now what I do want to do though is distress both of these pieces before I add that, because it's going to be hard once it's done. You guys, I just had a fantastic flippin' idea. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to show you this. This is such a cute idea. I think it would work. I think it would work. I see an opportunity on my desk. And it's the right color and everything. Oh my gosh. Not for this tag. We're going to have to get a little more creative than that. But yes, I think so. Okay. Let me put this here. Like I said, I will sew this on. I'm going to round the corners here. You're going to love it. I think this will work. Oh my gosh. This is like Alright. I don't want to keep talking about it. Let's just do it, right? Yeah, so that didn't work out. So, okay, it did. But I'm going to cut it shorter. I'm going to cut it shorter. Use this so I do it straight. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep cutting it shorter and shorter. Let's glue this on there. Because I'm not making it a tuck. It's just for decoration. Just going with that ocean theme. I can't wait to show you what my thought was. Okay, I still need to cut it again off the top. That I can manage. That I can do. with scissors. Okay. And then we will you guys want to see what I got so excited about? Holy crap. Okay. Remember these guys? You guys, where's she at? Where's the girl? I may not be able to find her right now. I might have to come back for a video for this. But, you guys, she's holding a bucket of vegetables. I have her done too. I was making a card and I just didn't get finished with it. So, she's holding a bucket of vegetables. But why couldn't this be cut out and he's holding a fishing line? Look at the colors, they're perfect. Holding a fishing line with a big old fish on it. He could be a fisherman, don't you think so? Or just turn this into a pole. Well, like, it's going the wrong direction to be a fishing pole because it should be extending above his head. But he could be holding just a fishing line and just have little fish hanging off of it. Wouldn't that be adorable? I'm doing it. I'm going to do it. So I'm going to find those pieces, and that'll be a different video. But that's my idea, because I don't want to search for her right now because I can't see her. So I know she's tucked up in this mess somewhere. And I'm going to have to come back to you with that one. So I'm totally doing it. They're sitting on my desk. They're not being used. These are going to become fishers. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. All right. That's what we're doing. So this one can be a tag here, maybe. Well, I thought I had another spot. Maybe this would be better. That would be a cute spot for it. Could also put it here. That could be this tag. That actually might be a really good idea because then I could put a tassel on here. It won't get in the way of anything. So we'll put that there. And you guys, we are coming along. We've got, we've got all these things coming up. We've got these 2 pages that we've completed. Once I get the pages actually sewn in here, we'll just attach these onto those pages. So we've got, we've got a pocket here. And we've got a pocket here. We can make some more tags. I'm going to glue that down too. Put some tags in there. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm loving this. I am really loving how this is coming along. You guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it for this video because we've gotten a lot done. And now I want to go find that piece and clean off my desk so I can find it and come back to you with some more. So I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button to see where this goes and see how my little farmers turn into fishermen. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks, y'all. Bye-bye.